Scorpio, Scorpio, this is a moment when my magical powers become very, very refined and they're able to create intentions that seep through to the new year. And so my power, my magical power, and my idea here is to offer you some guidance and give you a different perspective in relation to what was 2020 and seeing where there are areas in your life that may change, that may be difficult, spiny. Enjoy, put your feet up like the intro says. Scorpio, here we are. Here we are. Those of you who know me, who have been around on my channel for a while, know that in December, usually I put out these peeks into the following year, some predictions, some foresight from some kind of guidance for the year to come. And I usually use this deck, which is an oracle card deck, Lenormand cards. And what do? I spread what I call a mini grand tableau. It's a grand tableau that I have shortened and decided to make it work for me, and creating a certain, well, I've invented this mini grand tableau and I'm using it. That's what I'm trying to say. So I hope it works for you, Scorpio. Let's see what's in store for you. Now, I'll lay the cards, scan them, and then start the reading here. All right, let me get a quick scan. Okay. Well, interesting. All right. I'm splitting the year up in 4 different trimesters, 3-month periods. So I'll have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and October, November, and December. Now, the first 3 months, well, you come into the year, Scorpio, and it's all about house. It's all about your home. And many of you will be selling it, and many of you will be wanting to buy another home. Nevertheless, you do earn money, you make money with the sale of a home or a purchase of a home then that you resell. Your eye is on a prize, and it's on the prize of love, in the sense that you're making an investment. I see that it's an investment. Either the fact that you sell yours to get another home, but your eye is on the prize of creating something for a future involving a loved one, and you want it to be a surprise. Well, you have serious issues here. You've got things to do, places to go, people to see, Scorpio. Now, the second trimester, the months of April, May, and June, I'm seeing that all that you've done in the first 3 months have been done fairly quickly, and they're fundamental for the future of your life. And because of that, there is anxiety that begins to set in. And it brings you to a moment that you say to yourself, okay, Scorpio, I can't go on like this. It's time to make a decision. It's time to take a decision. And you sit down and you start writing. You start writing and writing and writing. What are you writing? It's as if you are writing a diary. It's more to yourself. You know, when I've heard this often, that dietitians tell their patients to write everything that they eat, so they get the idea of, they become aware of what they eat. Or psychologists telling their patients to write every detail of their dreams so then they can interpret them. Well, what I see you doing is something similar. You write everything on black on white so you can weigh the good, the pros, and the cons in order for you to make this decision. Now we're in the third trimester, July, August, and September. What's interesting here is that you become involved in getting information from institutions. Could be a municipality, could be hospitals, universities, schools, anything to do with an institution. But your life depends on it. It's as if your life depends on it. I'm getting the impression that you almost want to write your will, or for the first time in your life, you want to write down things that are important to you that need to be developed when you're no longer there. Something to that effect. You want to get everything squared away. You want to organize things. And why I say this is because I get the indication that it has to do with when you are no longer in control. So when you become, say, you want to cover all your bases. Today, I'm healthy, I'm happy, I sold a house, I'm thinking about my love, and all of that. I'm writing down the pros and cons, what I want to do in the future. But you also want to look beyond that future, beyond that cognizant future. And this, more than anyone else, is true for Scorpio males. You're getting, as if you're getting an injection of responsibility all of a sudden, and you're taking life so seriously, and you have changed from like this to this. You've changed completely, 180 degrees, a complete turnaround in relation to what you were like up until now, and you want to create a legacy. It looks like you're trying to create a legacy. You want people to know when you're gone, yes, they did this, this, and this. And boy, we didn't even know that they were doing that. It's as if you want people to remember you. But like I say, you're perfectly healthy. You're doing very well, selling, buying, thinking of love. So, I don't know where this is coming from, Scorpio. So we have the last trimester of the year. The last trimester of the year is all about talking, having mature talks, having mature conversations with people, and trying to address crucial issues face to face, and coming away especially with the person of your concern, a significant person. You want them to know how you feel deep down and how it's always been. And not only that, you really do want physical contact, relational contact, passion, sex. This is discussed almost hand in hand with every talk of your emotions. You want to talk about physical contact and sex. It's uncanny to see, really. Truly, truly uncanny. So now I'm going to take a look at each individual house. These are the houses with the cards inside. Each house has a particular meaning and a particular aspect of your life it discusses. So endings and beginnings. Endings and beginnings means home for you. Selling, buying. Many of you are in the real estate business, and those of you who are or are not and are considering it, this is the time that is ripe for you to get into that business, actually. Surprises are key. The year is all about surprises. You surprising yourself for your turnaround, the way you act, and you surprising others. Endings, complete endings. Well, this more or less involves anything that is completely closed, a door that's closed, involves an institution, for example, the courts, a municipality, if there's a divorce, something of that nature in 2021. Now, very key up there. There are 3 areas in your life in 2021 that are key, that are tops, that define 2021. One is physical relations, your physical contact with other persons. And I'm trying to dance around the word sex. That is going to be very, very high on your list. It's as if you've woken up, taken your vitamins, and all of a sudden, this is, the past is the past. And now I'm changing. There's a new lease on life. I want to change. And now your work and your livelihood too, I have to say, is going to, it's like you're going to receive a windfall. 2021 is going to mark a huge difference in relation to the previous year for you, Scorpio. Isn't that nice? Your sense of security here, okay, the sense of security is where you get that anxiety from. You want to plan as if you want to control everything, and you know that you can't, but you will die trying. And unfortunately, that sensation of not being able to control is where you're going to get your anxiety from the most. Now, where you receive guidance from, and this is, let me see if I could explain it this way. You say to yourself, I know that I'm only here for a few days, and that's going to guide the way you live every day of the rest of your life. Put very plainly, that's what you start to believe. Now, your home, your sense of home, your home, actually, home house. And this is a mature sensation that you have. This is a mature feeling for you. Home is your maturity. You're coming home to a person who has grown, who has developed. Any home can be your home. So you're going to change homes. And that's what I mentioned in the beginning of the year. Many of you are going to take that up as your livelihood. Many of you already do that, flip houses, and that is high on that. That's one of your lucky areas for the year 2021. Public life is where you see stars, where you see hearts, where you look at other people and you swear that you could fall in love from one minute to the next. And being in the public, the more you are in the public, you need, Scorpio, the cards are telling you to get into the public, but get among the public, go into the parks, take a walk, look at people, look at them in the eye. This is a return, there's feedback there, and it will just make you feel great. Now, obstacles. Of course, life has its obstacles, and your life is no different. And obstacles involve decision-making and everything to do with decision-making. Yes, you may change homes, you may sell and then buy, but getting there and all that's involved behind that is a chore for you, is really a chore. Decision-making, you make it very quick. It's like taking off a Band-Aid. You have to do it very fast so it doesn't hurt. And that's the answer to your obstacles that we just talked about. Then we have the area of nuisances, the small stuff, little problems that crop up. And they are as if the little problems, you make a mountain out of a molehill. You make small issues become large issues. You have that tendency. I'm not saying that the entire year is governed by that type of behavior, but you tend to act that way. Then we have hidden, things that are hidden from your sight. You feel as though things you don't understand, things that are hidden, will be a gift for you. and you want to be surprised. It's not that you have to know everything about a person. It's not that you have to know where who's, or you're invited to a party, who is this person who invited me? You don't need to know that. It's a party and you go. So you really have changed. You really have given, you're more trustful of people in general. Then there are two other areas. Like I said, they're high up on the list. One is written communication, texts, chat, all of that. You will spend most of your year doing that. That is where that's one of your strengths. And if it wasn't in the past, know that this year it will be one of your strengths and exploit it. Then a man in your life is going to make your entire 2021, whether you are a man or a woman, whether it is a significant other or a parent or a sibling or someone you just meet on the streets, they will change your life. When I was young, I used to watch a show that was called something like Millionaire, and it involved a person who used to give $1 million to a needy person, and the whole show was 25 minutes. You get to see the end where the person knocks on a door, and then the person receiving it will open it, and they are handed this money, and the shock and how they can finally pay their bills. And, this is what I'm talking about here, Scorpio, for you. It's something that changes your life. A person, this male, will be involved in changing your life. Now, the last is female influences. Female influences are going to, the females in your life, Scorpio, will be those who touch your heart the most, who will be emotionally significant to you the most. I do hope this was of help to you, Scorpio, and have a nice holiday, a wonderful holiday, and a new year. And stay safe. Namaste. And until we read together again, bye-bye.